everyone. Getting a little trip report from Oyon. The first month and a half that we've been walking has been through pretty populated areas. So we've been doing something called slack packing, which is where we just have lunch essentially in our backpacks and all of our gear. And we'll walk between towns, or sometimes we'll station out of a town and shuttle back and forth. So for those of you who've been following our tracker, you might have seen us like walking southbound some days because we're hunting for where the Huayhuash is. Because, you know, they've made fields, they've dug mines, they've made lakes and stuff in the last 500 years. So things got moved around. Slack packing has some significant advantages. We've both been dealing with taking turns dealing with illnesses. So going later makes that easier to do. We also have more connectivity. So we've been able to be making videos and uploading more things and applying for some grants. So that's good and also annoying. Because one of the reasons that we're out here is because we like being remote. We like being up in the mountains, and we've mostly been on the Puna, which is pretty flat, not a lot of defining characteristics, pretty heavily traveled. I think some of our health issues have been related to walking alongside roads or in the same valleys as roads, and there's not any kind of restrictions or management on cars here. So there's a lot of pollutants in the air. And for the last couple of week or so, actually, it's just been a ton of mines. Like one day, I think we passed by 3 mines in a day. So that has been less than ideal. But that makes what's about to happen really exciting. We have made our 5th lateral leap of the trek. And we jumped out of the valley where the Huayhuash is and went west into a more mountainous terrain, and tomorrow we're heading up into the Huayhuash Range. There's a really famous circuit that gets hiked, and as being able to stay in town and have connectivity, I was able to draw us a different route that will cut us straight up and then incorporate part of that route and then continue to cut us out the north end of that. So we're loaded up with about 7 days of food. We have, I think it's about 115 kilometers, some hot springs, 4 passes above 15,000 feet. So we're really excited to get back into some real mountains and maybe some more solitude, and been missing that time to be able to process and be away from civilization. I don't know if you can hear the backing up truck in the background. Or the rain, which it's nice to stay in towns on nights when it's rainy and to be able to get a hot meal. We're going to experiment with a new fuel. Let me show you. It's very exciting. We've been using the every alcoholic's favorite drink here, just pure alcohol. Now we're going to try Ron of Burning. There's no ingredients list. Neon set it on fire in the bathroom. So that's, since we're good, is fine. Yeah. So just wanted to update you guys about what's going on. I'm excited about this transition, and pretty soon we're looking at doing some more finagling to make things work. Excited for our float trip that's coming up. For those of you guys who are coming down for that, that's going to be really cool. And yeah, that's all I got. Cool. Well, thank you guys for supporting us in this. Thank you for coming along. And I hope you have a good night and a great week. Ciao.